Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, our today's topic is lease versus purchase decision. Lease is basically an arrangement in which the owner of the asset provides the rights to use that asset to the user who is known as lessee uh, against the periodic rental payments. The owner is called lessor and the user is called lessee. In this question, we have suppose a new machine cost is rupees 24,000. The tax rate is 40%. The lease arrangement is given here, and then we have given the purchase arrangement. Let me discuss about the lease arrangement. The lease rate is 7.93%. Lease installment is computed by using this rate, that is 6,000. End of each year lease up to 5 years, and it will be paid per year. Maintenance cost will be paid by lessor, and insurance and other costs will be paid by the lessee. Lessee will exercise its option to purchase the machine at the termination of lease and will pay the terminal value of rupees 1200 to get that asset. And in the second arrangement, that is the purchase arrangement, end of year installment is rupees 6,170. How we computed this? By using the value by using the computation of payment. Payment is equal to present value of ordinary annuity divided by present value interest factor of annuity for given interest rate. The depreciation method is Macker's 5 years recovery system. We may use a straight line method. We may use a double decline method. Macker stands for Modified Accelerated Cost Recovery System. It is 5 year. Maintenance cost paid by firm rupees 1,500, and the discount rate is 9%, and after tax discount rate is 5.4%. That we will compute B16 multiplied 1 minus tax rate. So up to here, we have discussed the problem set, the data set, and in the same way, we have given depreciation year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Macker's rate are 20%, 32%, 19%, 12%, and 12%. And asset has assumed that no salvage value. Now, in first step, there are 4 steps to get the result from this computation, that either we should purchase the asset or we should take it on lease. The first step is to compute the after-tax cash flows. Step 1 is computation of after-tax cash flows from lease is equal to computation of after-tax cash flow outflow from lease before tax. Before tax cash outflow from lease multiplied 1 minus tax. So computation of after tax cash outflow from lease is initiated from terminal value of the lease is equal to is equal to 6,000 multiplied one minus tax rate, and that is equal to 3,600. We will make it round to without decimals. This 3,600. Terminal value is equal to, that is 1,200. So the sum of both of these two values is 4,800. So total cash flow in year 5 is 5 in 4,800. Each year हम जो है वो 3,600 की installments जो है वो pay करेंगे, and terminal cash flow is 1,200 and the overall sum is 4,800. So let we mark it The 3600 is basically from 6000, जिसको हमने जो है वो 6000 multiplied 1 minus tax. One minus tax. So 6000 minus multiplied 1 minus tax rate. That is the 3600. And then the terminal cash flow is we have taken from here, and that we will have used here. So both have the sum of 4800. Now, the second step is the preparation of a loan amount. Now, our first step regarding lease has been ended. Step 2 is preparation of loan amortization table. In first instance, we will compute the end of year installment by using the computation of time value of money that we have already computed here in our question. Let we have that payment is equal to 6130. Now we know how to compute the loan amortization table as in the chapter of the lecture 9 of the time value of money. End of year are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The payment is equal to 6130, and we will mark it, we will fix it H $, and then we will tag this value. Beginning of year principal is 24,000. The machine cost is here, that is B2, and interest is equal to 9%. 24,000 multiplied 9%, that is 2160 is equal to 6130 minus 401, and the end of year installment is year principal is equal to beginning year principal minus the principal in the fourth column minus. So we will report this value is equal to end of year installment. Then again, we will use this computation. Here we will fix the interest rate, and then we will drag these values. So let we complete all these computations, and the loan amortization table has been completed. Now, in the third step, we will have to compute the after-tax cash outflow from purchase option. We have in the same manner here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The loan payment is equal to 6173, and we will fix this value by putting $, and the maintenance cost is equal to, we know in our question, that is 1500 is equal to P15, and we will make it fixed depreciation, let we drag these values. Depreciation is equal to each year's 24,000. We have B2 that we will fix. Multiplied so we will drag these values up to here. The interest is equal to, from the loan amortization table, we will report these values here. All these values will be reported here. Now, total deductions are equal to loan payment, maintenance costs. Okay, and now we will compute the tax shield. Tax shield is basically is equal to, we have all the deductions multiplied the tax rate. And the tax rate is of 40%. That is reported in our B2 column. And we will fix the tax rate. And we will drag these values. Let it format up to okay. After tax cash outflow is equal to the sum of our loan payment plus our maintenance costs minus J27 tax K27. So these are the after tax cash outflows computed from purchase option. Now we will decide that we should go for lease option or for purchase option. For lease, we will compute the after tax cash outflow and present value of the at after tax discount rate, present value of the cash flows at after tax. And then in the same way for purchase option. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 years, after tax cash outflow is equal to, for first 4 years it is 3,600, and the terminal cash flow includes 3,600 plus other ones, and the last one is equal to 4,800. That includes the terminal cash flow. Present value is equal to after tax cash outflows divided by 1 plus interest rate is, after tax discount rate is 5.40, and that is reported in column B17. B17 that will be fixed, and its power is 1, and here we will close this function in first instance, and that's the value is And in the same way, we will go for, and the sum of these present value of cash flows is equal to 16,337. End of year cash flows in the same way for purchase option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After tax cash outflows, as we computed in second step, is equal to we'll drag these cash outflows. Okay. Okay. Is equal to this one divided by 1 plus I interest rate is after tax discount rate is 5.4 and its power is 1. No, sorry, power is reported here and the interest will be fixed. So the sum of these values is 19,890. Now we will decide that the option which has lesser present value of cash flows, that will be accepted. So decision is equal to if lease option is lesser than the purchase option, except the lease option. Otherwise, except the purchase option. So here the answer is that except the lease option. It's very clear from these computations. इसको अब मैं summarize करता हूँ कि there are 4 steps while deciding about the lease versus purchased sale. The step 1 is to compute the after tax cash outflow from lease, that is equal to computation of before tax cash flow multiplied 1 minus tax. दूसरे स्टेप पे हमारी परचेज ऑप्शन का पहला स्टेप स्टार्ट हो जाता है, इसको सेकंड स्टेप हम कह रहे हैं यहाँ पे. प्रेपरेशन ऑफ लोन अमॉर्टाइजेशन टेबल, हमने लोन पहले सबसे पहले इंस्टॉलमेंट कंप्यूट करनी है, ठीक है. उसको कंप्यूट करने के बाद हमने लोन अमॉर्टाइजेशन टेबल बनाना है, जैसा कि हमने चैप्टर 9 में डिस्कस किया था. और फिर उसके बाद आफ्टर टैक्स कैश आउटफ्लो फ्रॉम परचेज ऑप्शन हमने कंप्यूट करने हैं, क्योंकि इसमें हम लोन पेमेंट दे रहे हैं, फिर मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट है, डेप्रिसिएशन है, इंटरेस्ट है, टोटल डिडक्शंस हम कंप्यूट करेंगे. अच्छा, यहाँ पे एक और हम काम कर सकते हैं कि इन रिपोर्टेड कॉलम्स का हम जो है वो कर सकते हैं कि ये कॉलम कौन कौन से हैं. दैट इज द one column, and that is the second, that is the third, and that one is the fourth, and total deductions are equal to second, fifth column is equal to second plus third plus fourth column, and tax shield is equal to sixth column is equal to fifth column multiplied tax rate and the last column is seventh column is equal to 1 plus 2 minus sixth column. So it's the computation of आफ्टर टैक्स कैश आउटफ्लो फ्रॉम परचेज ऑप्शन। जब हमने आफ्टर टैक्स कैश आउटफ्लो कंप्यूट कर लिए लीज के लिए भी और परचेज के लिए भी, तो लीज ऑप्शन और परचेज ऑप्शन दोनों को हमने जो है वो हमारे लीज की जो पेमेंट्स हैं वो पहले 4,3600 हैं और उसके बाद 1200 हमने इसमें इंक्लूड किए और वो जो लास्ट टर्मिनल कैश फ्लो बन गया 4800 का। और इसी तरह से हमने जो है वो कंप्यूट कर लिया परचेज ऑप्शन का, परचेज एट डिस्काउंट रेट 5.4 जो कि आफ्टर टैक्स डिस्काउंट रेट है। तो हमारे पास यहाँ पे आंसर क्लियर हो गया, उसको भी हमने यहाँ पे देख लिया और हमने लीज ऑप्शन को एक्सरसाइज कर लिया। अच्छा, यहाँ पे हम एक और चले एक्सपेरिमेंट कर लेते हैं। हम यहाँ पे देखते हैं कि कोई भी एक वैल्यू हमने क्योंकि मॉडलिंग की है, यहाँ पे हम वैल्यू जो है वो हम कह लें जी कि 45,000 रखी है और टैक्स रेट यहाँ पे हमने जो है वो 9% रख दिया है। ठीक है, और हमारे पास जो है वो ईयर्स विल रिमेन फिर यहाँ पे हमने जो है वो कॉस्ट जो है वो 2200 कर दी है। क्वेश्चन का अगर हम डाटा चेंज करते हैं, करने के बाद अगर हम यहाँ पे 1800 कर देते हैं जी और ये रेट हम 10% कर देते हैं, देन लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस। यहाँ पे भी हमारे पास अभी लीज ऑप्शन ही है। अच्छा, अब हम जो डिस्काउंट रेट है उसको अगर हम 7% कर देते हैं और अब हम देखते हैं कि क्या सिचुएशन होती है। अभी भी हमारे पास जो है वो ऑप्शन है, वो लीज ऑप्शन ही स्टैंड कर रही है। ठीक है, सो दिस इज द वे दैट हाउ वी कैन compute the uh, decision regarding the lease versus purchase decision. Let's see one more option. We have 6% discount rate. Then what happens? Then again, it is 5%. Then again, we have the lease option is more acceptable than the purchase option, and there is too much here. Let we have it is equal lead rate is equal to 8%, 11%, then accept the purchase option. So in this way that we can, if change the data set, then we can see the different questions we can solve if they are in a 5-year recovery system, in a 5 years arrangement. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.